Hi, I'm in Dedham at the moment. We're going to visit this place called the Boat House. It has 55 one-star reviews, and I really wanted to see is that fair? To be fair, it has an awful lot of 5-star reviews. I'll put some of the examples on this screen, but let's go there now. A lot of them are about parking. So I haven't taken any chances. I've parked over there. So let's go and check this out. It should be serving breakfast till 11:30, and it's currently hold up, 10:40. So, but some of the reviews were saying they didn't serve breakfast. But I really wanted to see, is it fair? You know, is it a good representation of and it's in a lovely location as well. So it's really worth a look. Let's see if these one-star reviews are actually fair, because I have no idea. I've actually never been there before. So come on, let's go. Hi, are you still serving breakfast? I think it's just before 11.
Yeah, I think we should be. I'll just get someone on. Chris is here. There we go.
No worries, thank you. Are you still serving breakfast?
Yes, it's only
So it's not yet 11.
Stops at 11:30.
Oh, that's great. If I could just have a quiet table somewhere for.
Is it just for you?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Fine. You parked in the car park?
No.
That's fine.
So what do you do? Do you just give a reg for future reference?
Yes. You do.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, I see. Yeah,
You
fantastic.
get 3 hours
Parking, brilliant.
Yeah, it's all table service inside. So
Okay, that's all right. All right, that's lovely. Thank you so much. I'm inside now. It's really busy outside. So I'm going to try their breakfast. While I wait, let's have a little look around and check their menu. Breakfast is ordered, so I've ordered just what is called a Boatyard breakfast. Seems okay. It's very nice inside. I think it's busy. It's busy a lot, which is a good sign. You know, popular. Being by the river is particularly lovely. So I've just chosen a little quiet table. They have a little counter with cakes and stuff like that. It's just arrived. I've got to say, at first glance, it absolutely looks fantastic. It really does. Where's my glasses? I'll put them on for a better view. Oh yeah, it gets better. Wow. 2 eggs, 2 sausages, 2 bacon, 1 large flat what do you call them? You know, the flat mushrooms, I can't remember their names. Is that 2 hash browns? One big hash brown, 3 cherry tomatoes on a vine, and a granary bread, which I shall, and smoky baked beans as well in a little pot. Come and have a close look. I've got a lovely coffee as well. I thought I'd treat myself. So come on, let's have a close look. I've got a bit of HP sauce. Well, I presume it's HP, it's brown anyway. And they even brought water, which is fantastic. Nice chunky piece of bread as well. Looks absolutely lovely. Come on, come and have a close look. Right, let's check this egg out. The yolks are, ooh, they're runny, but they're not really runny. They're kind of, they're okay. They're all right. They're good eggs. I don't know what they taste like, but let's just have a first. Just a little bit of the toast. Lovely eggs, lovely eggs. Pepper, I like my pepper on eggs. That's nice, I like that. Right, let's look at this hash brown. I mean, it's well cooked. It looks like a decent hash brown. I've got to be honest, that looks pretty good to me. That is a really good hash brown. Wow. Let's try some of these beans. These beans come a bit closer. They're called smoky beans, baked beans. Flavourful, very flavourful. I might just pour them on. I can see they've got herbs in them. So a scattering of there's been herbs, maybe paprika. I can taste paprika. Okay, sausage. Find it funny, the sort of striped colour. What do you think to that? Personally, I quite like it to be brown all the way around, but no, let's just have a look anyway. Herby sausage. That's very nice. Let's just move this brown sauce out of the way. Right, we'll try the bacon next. Come and have a look at the bacon. Nice crispy, fatty bits. I like that. It's not been overcooked. It's got. I mean, I quite like my crispy bacon, but this is okay because I love the crispy. It's got crispy fat bits plus a nice chunky, and there's two. Right, let's try this bacon. That's lovely, that is. Strong flavour. It's smoked bacon. I really like smoked bacon. Very nice bacon indeed. And lovely, quite thick. A roasted cherry tomato on the vine. I do like cherry tomatoes. One large mushroom. I do like mushrooms, so. Well, so far I am absolutely loving this, so I'm going to crack on, finish my breakfast, and I'll see you outside afterwards. Right, I've just finished my breakfast at the Boatyard. Do you know what? I don't think the 1-star reviews are it's not really very fair, because it was absolutely lovely breakfast. Smoky baked beans, oh, they were tasty. And the bread was nice, and the eggs was lovely. Could have been a touch runnier, but they carry on cooking, don't they, when they get served on the plate. Yeah, and there was a fair amount, and the hash brown, I really like the hash brown. And this is the car park actually for the place, but if you do go here and you do park here, you have to register your vehicle to avoid any fines. I think some of the sort of disgruntled 1 stars was based on, you know, where you mistakenly think it's a free car park, but there's signs up telling you to, you know, to register in the restaurant. Outside is lovely. It's well worth a visit. It really is. Is £14.50 expensive? Let me know in the comments. I kind of feel that is a bit pricey. Big plate though. Although the coffee, how much was the coffee? I'll have to try and work that one out. I'll put it on the screen. Small cup. It was a small cup for what it was, but it was very nice. Tasted lovely. Yeah. So that was the Boatyard in Dedham, Essex, Constable Country. Was it worth the 1-star reviews, or did it warrant them? It does have over 500 positive 5-star reviews, so that's saying something. So yeah, I think they're some of them are quite old as well, so I don't know, you know. I don't think so. I think it's well worth a visit. So if you are in the area, come to the Boatyard. I added 10% on. They offered, you said no obligation, you know, it's completely up to you. So that's nice. Makes a change from the last place where they just stuck it on without even asking. Yeah, so really lovely. Okay, I'm interrupting because I actually forgot to review it. Okay, so I actually forgot it was a Saturday. God, it was extra busy, I think. Do you know, it's a lovely place. It's a boatyard. I think it was a boatyard originally. I could be wrong about that. They were busy, but it still came in quite a good time. wasn't waiting too long. All the staff were lovely. Everybody was polite and attentive, and they checked how I was at the near the end of the meal. Did I, you know, before I had quite finished, which is fine. They were just checking that whether or not I was enjoying my breakfast. Really nice, lovely atmosphere. Pleasant seating. It was a tad overpriced. I feel that it's a tad overpriced. Let me know what you think. £14.50, but the breakfast was good. It was a good breakfast, and it was small pot of beans. That is all I needed in terms of, you know, you don't have to go large with the beans. They brought some brown sauce in a pot, so I couldn't say whether or not that was HP, but it was tasted very nice. I love brown sauce, so I'm not sure if that was HP sauce is what I'm saying. So what would I think because of the price, I'd have to give it a 4 out of 5. The 1-star reviews, there were 55 of them, so that's quite a lot to be fair, but there was also over 540 something. I'll read some of the 1-star reviews. This is March 2025, so quite recently. Disappointing as normal. That's an odd one, isn't it? As normal. So what they were saying is, disappointing as normal. Don't advertise breakfast on your website. Although that's, when I looked, it said the breakfast was up till 11:30, and I found that didn't seem to be a problem when I was there. And I was there just before 11, and they were serving breakfast right up till 11:30. So I don't know, that's odd. And when you phone it as being served until 11:30 and then don't honour, not the first time this happened, so we'll take our custom elsewhere. And then another one from Hugo, only lasted 20 minutes as manager was rude to us and then got a parking fine for waiting. Thing is, when you do go there, if you do park in that car parking space that's right next to it, it's just for Boatyard customers only. You have to register on this iPad type thing, so if you forgot to do that, that's unfortunate. The manager that I spoke to, he was a very nice chap, so I don't know what was going on there. So and then someone else said, Judy, not a pleasant experience. That was in October last year. Pretty awful, more like a canteen than a restaurant. Service bad, they forgot one meal, that's unfortunate. Waiting staff, there was a lot of them, very young. They were quite young, the ones, it is Easter holidays, so they probably employ local Dedham youth. But they were very polite, the youngsters that there. And the manager just seemed quite young as well, but I can say that now, when you get to a certain age. Food mediocre. won't be returning. Well, that's just a handful. I thought it didn't look like a canteen inside. I thought it was barn. It was a barn style atmosphere, and outside seating was lovely by the river. So, yeah, I think it's well worth a visit. So I would give it 4 out of 5. Just using the sort of TripAdvisor model, or an 8 out of 10. Price wise, you know, but you let me know what you think about the price. I know you can get much better value, like all you can eat at Toby Carvery, but by the river, you could sit outside if you wanted. You're in Dedham, which is absolutely lovely. There's a lots to do or see in Dedham. You know, you can sort of have that as part of your visit. So location is definitely up there. 5 out of 5, 100%. And it was a very pleasant experience. So yeah, you're gonna go back to me in the car park. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.